Let me know if that's too loud. It's gonna be Mario. Oh no, it's just the word. That's why I said Vera said on Discord that she might skip out on the live since work is getting slammed. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. We appreciate you, Veronica. It's all good. Odin Salty said, I was pretty blown away by what Nintendo is offering with this generation. Definitely feels more caught up with other platforms. Well, yes and no. I do think I agree with you. They're offering more than they have. I still think what they're offering is less than what others have offered, but compared to what they have done, yes, this is in certain respects, I do believe there are things you could call leaps, I guess. I definitely think their whole wannabe Discord thing definitely looks like still part of a letdown, but I'll get a better look at it now. So I think the whole big deal with this, what is that? This whole game is like open world now? Or something like that? Where like the levels like connect to one another or something? How's audio? Is audio good? Do I need to turn it down at all? Who's that cow? Why are you playing as a cow? Bullet Bill. Huh. I will admit this does look fun. And I'm not typically like a big Mario Kart guy, but I do think it looks good. Yeah, the Discord ripoff look kind of cheeks other than the salty. Mario Kart World. That's right, I missed the name. It's actually called World now. Sure feels like an open world, said Skylar. Audio is good, okay.
And I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hello, yeah, we got a new playable character.
I'm
Cow.
Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game
Cow better
will be
blast
like?
milk for a boost or something. That would be hilarious, said Odin. Cows are pretty heavy. I would think that would slow you down.
New entry in the Mario Kart series.
Unless like it acts like a tank, like
on
a
the
tank
Nintendo
class.
Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world. Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe. Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Oh, we got weather dynamics. Okay. So that's why I said for once I'm looking forward to Mario Kart, even though I don't play it. I'm in that exact same boat,
You can go off the
Skylar.
racetrack and drive virtually
I've never really been a big
everywhere
Mario
in this
Kart guy,
world.
but I am excited for this one. I think it looks fun.
In the classic
I've never been in
Grand
Mario
Prix,
Kart. Like, I played
race through
the
4 courses in a bid for first place.
I think the one I played the most was the one on Game Boy Advance. Oddly
But
enough,
don't
back
sleep
in the
at
day.
the wheel. You'll
Which one was
also
that
drive
called?
to
That
the
was
next
called Mario
course
Kart.
as part of the competition.
I don't know. I don't even want to try and remember.
With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up. Introducing Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another. There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll
You guys
be
think Mario Kart may have a
eliminated.
story with the open world? Oh, I would not have
Can
a
you make it all the way to
clue.
the finish line?
Have the ones in the past had story modes? I don't remember.
You can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam.
Oh, free room. Okay.
By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes. So drive wherever your heart takes you.
Huh.
You can also go for scenic drives with friends. And even take photos together at different locations.
Why is every Nintendo game gotta have photo mode?
brand new race across the entire world starts here.
Hey, Reese
Mario
Tiki's here.
Kart
For once I'm here on
World.
time. Kind of.
The game
kind
launches
of
on the
time.
same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Nah, this is the very
More
first
details
announcement
about
if you
this
haven't
title
seen it.
will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct.
Mario Kart's
So
getting
be
its
on the
own
lookout for
direct?
more
Another
information
direct?
in the
Holy
future.
cow. What's Nintendo up to? They're doing all these directs.
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
So that's our big
We'll share more details in the future,
console
so we
launch
hope
game.
you're looking forward to it.
Mario Kart, okay. Oh, that game's gonna sell so many
Next,
copies.
we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2. These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers.
So I think
for
on the
Switch 2.
previous gen, I think
And on
Mario
the right
Kart was like
Joy-Con
one of the
2,
highest selling games
We've added a new C
of
button.
the last like generation or two.
Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
Okay, that's the new button. The new C button they put on there. Alone.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys.
Haha, you're playing alone by yourself. Haha.
That was me. That was you.
There's nothing wrong with playing by yourself, Chazman. Chill out.
Wait,
Oh, she's not by herself. See, she's got all her friends.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
No, I'm about to get
Come on, no.
Introducing Game
Fake
Chat, a
actors.
new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
No one acts like that.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me?
Highly unrealistic.
Hi, missed you.
With
I'm
this
not buying.
feature, you'll be able to
unsubscribing from this
communicate
channel
with friends
now.
and family while playing a game.
Do we follow you? Yeah.
My friends have been talking about Mario Kart World all day. It looks good. I mean, you know, again, I'm
While
not a
using the
Mario
Game Chat
Kart
feature,
mega
your
fan,
voice
but
is
I'm
recognized
definitely
by a
curious. I
microphone
think it
built
looks
into the
good.
system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me.
It seems
right?
like Nintendo has been up in the
Alright, let's
kitchen
keep going.
cooking a
Okay.
bunch of stuff
It
for
can
us.
pick up your
Hopefully it's
speaking
good,
voice
Odin.
clearly, even from a distance.
Look at this.
I'm
Jump
with you on
here.
there. I still enjoy my Nintendo
Alright, let's keep
Switch.
going.
I just
Let's make a left right here.
I
Let's
feel
make
like
a
I've
When it's
played
noisy
everything that I
around
wanted to
you,
play on.
your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a bow? Okay, nice.
Actor.
It does look beautiful. It's all
Fake.
day.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family.
Who wears that when
If
they're
you
sitting on
open
their
the
couch?
chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
I'm wearing like my pajamas.
Good job. There we go. There we go.
Just look at the frame
You
rate
can
on that
also share
camera.
your game
That's
screen.
awful.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that dinosaur?
Wow.
Really? They can do that?
Can do it? You guys, I just did it.
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so bad.
Oh, he's trying to eat me. He's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
Oh, no.
Yay.
I hope it looks better than that, but
you can chat to your
look how
heart's content,
slow it's going.
even
The
while
frame
playing
rate's
different
terrible
games.
down there.
Yeah, I know that one. It's so hard, right? It's tough.
Oh, wow. I'm like in the sky right here. I fell. I'm falling. Okay, we got it. We're safe.
Kirby, look, you're a star.
I
That's
think
so
he's the worst
cute.
actor out of all
So
of them.
Cute.
You can adjust the size of your game screen.
Guys, I'm lost. Like,
Where'd you go?
Roden Salty said, imagine how much better
Or
these would
expand
be
another
if
friend's
they
game
just got
screen.
some other YouTubers in a room to play this stuff. I know, right? I was waiting on my invitation from YouTube. I mean,
It's just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
you know, they know my uncle works there.
wall
So
ride.
Okay.
So
I kept telling my
everyone
uncle,
can
I
watch
said,
them
hey, I
play.
want to be in on the
I think
on the
I know where
Nintendo
you are. I
Direct.
think I know where you are. Wait. Okay, I think.
Scott Wright said the other screens look so choppy. It looks very choppy.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Hopefully that's just because that's max
Oh,
screens.
yo, that's sick.
I like
Maybe
your
like if there's a
pose.
couple less, it
On the
looks
right
more
Joy-Con
clear.
2 controller, there's an additional button.
I don't know if I have four
With the C
friends to
button, you can pull up the chat
fill up that
menu.
screen down there.
Oh, dang. Oh, really? Wait, actually, guys, I got.
They should hire us at Reese Tiki.
I'll be right back. Yeah. Okay.
I'll take the money.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this.
We'll pay you to come and do this ad, but you have to say
By
nothing but
connecting
good
this
things
camera
about
to the
Nintendo.
system.
I'll do it.
Hey!
Hey, what's up? Hello.
My camera looks better than that. What is up?
Hi, how's everyone doing?
Why is my camera
Good?
better than Nintendo's
You can
camera?
appear on screen and video chat while playing a game.
Your face is on here.
Wait, Nick, how was your test yesterday?
It was good.
No.
Here's how it looks with just the camera feed.
I'm way behind,
There you
guys.
go. I bet you like
Can
that.
you wait for me?
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
Oh, no way! You didn't just do that.
Left, I'll let you fix it.
A little more this way.
Using Game Chat. Even when you're apart, you can play games
they're
and
the
hang
best of
out
friends.
as if you were together in the same
Never
room.
seen friends so
Play together,
friendy.
or compete in online multiplayer
Splatoon,
games.
there you guys go.
Chat while playing your personal favorites.
Yoshi's Woolly World. Never played that one.
Decide your own rules for a retro game competition.
So that's why I said I bet that camera is gonna
or
cost like
hold a
$89.
sports competition between
Yeah.
families.
It's gonna be
All
ludicrous when
together,
my camera is like
anytime,
$100,
anywhere.
and I feel like mine's
Game Chat.
mine's a little bit mine's not a little bit considerably better.
What did you think? In developing Game Chat, our goal was for you to enjoy playing online
So
with
that's what the
others
C
more
stands
closely,
for, is chat.
including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place. The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera, which will be available on the
Camera.
same day as Switch 2. A Nintendo Switch Online membership will be required to use Game Chat.
Huh, I've already got that.
However,
And I've got the best.
since we'd like as many
one.
people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time.
Okay.
We hope you'll try it out. Additionally, Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app, and different settings can be adjusted. For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their
Odin
friends.
Salty says, I have a feeling they might add the Call of Duty games to the Switch too.
We'd like to
It's true that
introduce
Halo is
another
getting
new
on there than
experience you
COD
can
is
share with family
possibly,
and friends.
along with other shooter titles.
On Nintendo Switch,
Maybe.
even if you just have one game, you can pass a
I still
Joy-Con
question
controller to a
whether
friend and play
Xbox would
together.
even do put
But
their
on
their
Nintendo
games
Switch
on
2,
here.
you can play together locally on multiple
Xbox
systems
needs whatever
using
they
just one game,
whatever they can to
with Game Share.
make sure people
As shown
subscribe
here,
to
even
Game
games
Pass.
that require multiple screens
A
can be
large
played
reason to
if one
subscribe to
person
Game Pass
owns a
is because you
compatible
can
game.
play all the Halos.
With Game Share, you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time. Game Share also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier. Game Share can only be used
Super
with
Mario 3D
compatible
World,
games.
so good.
This feature is
one of the
planned
best
for several
Mario games,
titles,
in my opinion.
starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch. Game Share support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
Up next, we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Please take a look.
Here's the newest Zelda game. Nah.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same.
Bigger.
With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you
Double.
can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Double the trouble. $120 FPS.
The screen
Ooh,
supports
yeah.
up to 120 frames per
That
second,
is
allowing for
legitimately.
smoother gameplay and supported
Granted,
titles.
it probably means there'll be very few games that are able to reach 120. Most games will probably be 60.
The LCD screen
I
is
guess.
more vivid and supports
Which, granted,
HDR, providing
60
more
is plenty
contrast
good.
between light and dark areas of the images.
It's 30 is when you're like
The all-new
noticeable.
Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system.
Can you go in there and buy a
Detach
burger?
your controller easily by pressing the release button on the back. The SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with the
Yay.
Joy-Con 2 held horizontally.
That's good.
The left and right sticks are now larger.
But did they get rid of the drift
Joy-Con 2
issue?
controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
These things better not have Joy-Con drift. I'm telling you that for
By
As
adjusting
expensive
the
as this
audio
thing
balance
is, well, I
between
guess
the
I'm
ranges,
spoiling it.
sounds from the built-in
With the
speakers
price point
are
that these
clearer
things are,
and
man,
more
you better
natural
not have
in
any
handheld
Joy-Con
and
drift.
tabletop modes.
Restiki said, damn, yeah, I can see why
It
it's so
has
pricey.
a built-in microphone,
Exactly,
so
yeah.
you can voice chat with friends anytime.
Yeah,
via
60
game
for a
chat.
Switch is great, but 120 is amazing
It
for...
also uses
well,
noise-canceling
again, I'm sure
technology
there'll
to
be
filter
games that
sounds,
will utilize
so your voice
120,
will
but for
come
the most
through
part,
clearly.
I always find like your eyes can't really tell past
Even
60.
if you don't have a surround sound
Past
system,
60, it all
games
kind
can
of
be
blurs
enjoyed
in.
with more immersive,
The fact they even
three-dimensional
decided to do
sound,
that surprised
as
me,
if it
said
were
Odin,
coming
yeah.
from all around you.
But to me, once you start getting down to 30 FPS, it's like so visibly noticeable for my eyes at least.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand. You can move it freely, like this. In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the
Okay, so
system,
now there's two
one
USB-C
on top
ports?
as well.
Okay. Okay, I see.
It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
Why not put 3?
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage, 8 times that of
wow.
Nintendo Switch, for storing your game downloads,
256 still ain't
save
getting you
data,
very far
and
nowadays.
more. Reading and writing data is also faster.
New dock.
Use the Nintendo Switch 2
Oh, it's
dock
rounded
to
now.
connect
Okay.
to your TV
That I
and
didn't
enable
see.
up to 4K resolution for compatible games. HDR is
Not sh-
also
yeah, I
supported
guess it still
in
looks
TV
fine.
mode.
Fan
The
ventilation.
Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable.
Okay. Yep, that's how fans work.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
So does that mean it doesn't make the snapping noise anymore because they use magnets? So is that
As
false
you just
advertising?
saw,
Now they're
Nintendo
still using the
Switch
snap?
2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay
What if I
features.
want my console to snap?
And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware,
This is quite an
we're
upgrade,
currently
says
developing
Ristiki.
this
Yeah, so
game.
far.
Mr. Kawamoto!
256 would be good as long as games
Hello.
were properly compressed for Switch,
My
but I would
current
still
location
try a bunch of
is
stores,
actually
maybe a
inside the
terabyte.
game
I
itself.
agree with you.
This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. I'm standing over here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game. There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them. This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?"
Where are the magnets?
The
Can
Joy-Con
you
2
spot the
controllers
magnets?
attached to the system with magnets.
Hola, soy
And those
Dora.
magnets are inside the system.
Can you see the magnets?
The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal, so that's how they attach to the system. A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach.
I thought magnets
Through
were bad to
examining
have
signs
near
like
technology.
these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo
Unless
Switch
that's
2.
an old
Another
thought
example,
process.
the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this. You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2. By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. There are secrets to discover even as you're playing minigames and tech demos.
maracas.
Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day
Paid?
as Nintendo Switch 2.
I missed
So
that
please
part.
check it
You
out
gotta
if
pay
you're
for that?
interested.
How's that not a pack-in?
Now, I'd like to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2.
You gotta pay for the game that's gonna show you how to use
This
the console?
is the game card for Nintendo
What?
Switch 2 titles.
I didn't know that.
It's the same
Did I
shape
miss that
as
part?
Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red, and it has much faster data reading
That makes
speeds.
no... What?
Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards. They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible.
Again, the whole point of that game was to
Please note,
show you how
the
to
regular micro SD
was to
cards
explain things
used
about
for
the
Nintendo
console, so you have to
Switch will
buy it
not
on
be
top of it?
compatible.
That's odd.
Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature,
Owner Salty
you
said
can
we had
transfer save
gyroscopes in
data,
the remote.
digital
I'm pretty sure you
games,
could rotate the
and
remote
more.
from what I remember. Yeah, I remember
We're
something
also
about that.
releasing a new Pro controller. It has a C button, which launches Game Chat, and on the
Oh, that's
back
good.
there are new GL and GR buttons, which you can use to assign.
I'll be honest, I
existing
wasn't a
button
terribly
controls.
big fan of the previous Switch's
In
Pro
addition,
controller.
an audio jack
Hopefully
has
this one
been
feels a
added.
lot better.
We've introduced
I just
a
felt
few
like it
new
felt like a very
features,
basic
and
Pro
after today's
controller.
presentation,
That's
the
so
official
random.
Nintendo
Skylar's
Switch 2
Odin
website
said, yeah, the
will
tutorial
go
game
live.
turned
There
me
will
off as soon
also
as they
be
said
an
it's a
Ask
paid
the
game. That's
Developer
very
article
odd.
on the website.
I don't
where the
understand
three of
that
us
decision
will talk about the development
at
of
all.
Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as well.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date. Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. We're very much looking forward to the day when you all get to experience it, so please wait
Owner Salty
just a
said
bit
Nintendo
longer.
does this thing where they make a goated idea, but then some guy burns everyone by
Now,
doing some random things with it.
Broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games.
They did that last year, or the
The
last
first
Switch,
type is
with
Nintendo Switch 2 games.
that game 1-2 Switch.
These games take advantage
Where
of the performance and
That game
features
was
of
supposed to
Switch
be
2.
like almost like a lot of people were expecting it
The
to be
second
like some
type
sort of
is
pack-in,
compatible games
or at
that were
least be
released on
discounted when
Nintendo
the
Switch.
first Switch came out. But then it ended up being like
Nintendo
a full
Switch 2
price, like
edition
$60
games are the
game.
third
When it's
type.
like, bro, really? 1-2 Switch?
Some
You're
games that were
charging
released
full
on
price?
Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more. Now, I'd like to show you the
Super
Nintendo Switch
Mario
2 edition of
Jamboree.
Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
Please take a look.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls, audio recognition, more expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory, all of which can be accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces
This is gonna be
as you
so
play,
weird with
so
the
you
camera.
can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online.
So wait, can I plug in a
Up
different
next
camera?
is Bowser
Do I
Live,
have to use
a
the
mode
Nintendo
where the
camera?
livelier team wins.
Like my camera here, could I just plug
Bowser
it
will
into the
bring you
top?
on stage 2.
Because I think this is a
Hit blocks to
USB-C.
collect the most coins.
How will that
Ride
work?
an RC car with your voice. Go. And compete in other mini games.
I mean, I
using
would
full
be
body
okay with the
movement
whole
and sound.
Thing if I could
Finally,
use my own
take a
camera,
ride
but do I
on
have to use the
mouse-controlled
Nintendo
Carnival
branded camera? I don't know.
coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off.
I wonder if Nintendo Online will be the
Use
same
mouse
price at
controls
Odin
to
Assaulty.
shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps
beats
and
me.
rumbles
You got
of
my
the
guess.
coaster.
Maybe the
When you
camera
enter a
is
pipe,
used for the
a
dancing
minigame
games
will
as well
begin.
as at Odin Assaulty?
There's
Yeah.
a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm.
Again, my camera's a
And one
USB-C
where you
right
shake a
here.
can
I
of
mean, I
spray
should be able to
paint
just
and
take it
quickly
and
tag objects.
plug it in. Unless
Enjoy the thrill of
knowing
these
Nintendo,
intuitive
it's not that
minigames.
easy.
How quickly can you reach the station? From minigames that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree,
Super
Nintendo
Mario
Switch 2 Edition,
Jamboree.
plus Jamboree TV launches
Ristika
on
said,
Nintendo
I mean,
Switch
I feel
2
like it's still gonna be
July
the same.
24th.
You mean the quality of the camera, or you mean that
Nintendo
Nintendo's not
Switch
going to
2
let you
players who already
use your own
own
camera?
Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience, where you can see each other's reactions while playing. Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
Breath of the Wild.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of
Dude,
Zelda Breath of the Wild
I hate to say
and
it.
The Legend of Zelda Tears of the
I'm
Kingdom
pretty ready for to
feature
replay Breath of the
enhanced
Wild.
resolution and
right
frame
now.
rates,
It's been a minute
and
since I
also
played Breath of
support
the Wild.
HDR,
Breath of the Wild
which
is
makes
so
the image
good.
more vibrant,
I liked it much more
so
than
you
Tears
can
of the
play
Kingdom.
with smoother, higher definition graphics.
Oh, that looks really good.
Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using
Yeah, once the
Zelda
Switch
nodes.
comes out, I'm definitely playing Breath of the Wild.
This
Definitely.
new feature can be
a
accessed
replay.
via the Nintendo Switch
Odin
app
Salty
on
said also
smart
the camera
devices.
accessory could possibly be Nintendo's answer
It's a
to possibly
game-specific service that's
possibility of
exclusive
streaming
to the
games on
Switch 2
Nintendo
editions
YouTube
of
or
these
Switch
titles.
or whatever social media.
For example,
I
it can
guess.
help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Galachi said I
Guidance
could be extra by
activated.
going further beyond by mashing it.
Proceed north.
Yo, let's go. Let me play Zelda.
Or you can share your creations using QR codes and send
I
them
don't want
to
to play
another
Tears of
player
the
to
Kingdom. I
create
only
in
want to
their
play
game.
Breath of the Wild. Ristiki said Zelda notes. Yeah, apparently they're letting you take notes or something. I don't know why. Like, I didn't hate
We
Tears
hope
of the
these
Kingdom.
features will make
I
your
really
adventures
enjoyed it. It was
even
really
more
good.
enjoyable.
I think I just like Breath of the Wild more. Something about Breath of the Wild I liked more.
In Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition,
Exclusive.
along with improved graphics and frame rates.
I've just never gotten into Kirby games. I don't know.
This story takes place in the Forgotten
feel like
Land
I've tried
after being
playing
struck by
many of
a
them.
powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes.
Zelda looks great on Switch too. I agree, says Odin. Yeah, I agree with you, Odin.
We hope you're
Like
looking
I said,
forward to
I'm-
Kirby's new adventure.
Like, if I don't have many games at launch, I'm 100% going to replay Breath of the Wild if I can.
Metroid Prime 4
we could look
Beyond
online where
will
it's
have
easier-
both a Nintendo Switch and
But
a
this
Nintendo Switch 2
Can work,
edition.
I guess, said Reese. Yeah. Let's see how good Metroid Prime looks. Let it look beautiful.
In addition to standard
Oh,
controls,
it does look very
you can
good.
use
It
mouse
looks much
controls
better.
for intuitive gameplay.
This
on
looks much
Switch
better
2.
than the previous stream.
Plus,
Okay.
you can explore the immersive world.
Doesn't
in
look
4K
amazing,
at
but it
60
looks
frames
better.
per second, or enjoy smoother action in full HD.
It does
at
look better.
120
I'm happy.
frames
I'm
per
happy at
second.
least looks better.
Choose from these two modes.
They must have been
both of which
showing
support
the
HDR,
Switch version
based on your preference
on the
and
last
playstyle.
Nintendo Direct.
Plus, Pokemon
Pokemon!
Legends ZA, which is scheduled to
Pokemon!
launch later this year,
Does it look
will
better
not
too?
only receive a Nintendo Switch version,
Marginally.
but a
I
Nintendo
definitely
Switch
think it
2
looks
edition
slightly
as
better.
well.
Good.
By
good,
taking
good.
advantage of the power of Switch 2,
I wonder if that
enjoy your
Nintendo Music
adventure
app
in
will be on the
Lumio
console,
City
said
with
Odin and
enhanced
Salty. Yeah, it
resolution
beats me.
and frame rates.
Oh, it looks so good, said Skylar. I'm happy Pokemon
The
looks
Nintendo Switch 2
marginally
edition
better.
games you
That
just
still
saw
didn't look all
will be
that much
available
better.
as
Like,
both
Breath of the
physical
Wild looked...
and digital
The
versions.
two Zelda games looked 10 times better than that Pokemon, but...
And
Pokemon,
if you
I
already
should say.
own the
I like saying
Nintendo Switch
Pokemon. I've
version
always
of the
done
game,
that.
you can play the Nintendo
Odin and Salty
Switch 2
said, oh yeah,
edition by
Metroid looks
purchasing an
freaking
upgrade
amazing on
pack.
Switch 2. Runs at 120? Okay.
We hope you're looking forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
Next, I'd like to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers.
I do say Pokemon, but I like saying
Please take a
Pokemon
look.
so much. Sometimes I kind of like I convince myself to say Pokemon. I just think it's fun to say. So that's why I said Metroid 4 looks so good. I'm so happy, said Skylar. Yeah. I'm never gonna use this weird mouse functionality. I saw this. This is the weird wheelchair basketball or whatever. Bam, bam. Shoot that 3. Shoot the J. Shoot it. I am 100% probably not going to play this game. Oh, rejected. Get that shot out of here. Dunk it. I want to see Doom the Dark Ages on this thing. I want to rip and tear while being on the can instead of
you'll use both Joy-Con 2
I agree with you.
controllers
That would be a
as
fun
mice to
addition
pull off various moves.
if they could put Doom on here.
We hope you're looking forward
Even
to a
just
new
the
choice
original
of
Doom, I
3-on-3
would be
matches
happy to
using dual
replay
mouse
on here.
controls.
Doom 2016 or something.
Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
I think this is when it starts to get kind of
I have
good.
long observed the lands between.
The lands between.
This world is in dire need of repair.
I know this is something a lot of people are excited for. Again,
Can't you?
I don't like, me personally, my
Ways of
opinion,
grace.
I don't really like the Souls-like gameplay. It just, the games aren't that fun to me. So while this might be super exciting to some people, this could not interest me any less, you know.
May you take the
Odin
throne.
Salty said that reminds me of that ARMS game. I forgot about that. Yeah, I can kind of see that. I forgot about that ARMS game on Switch. That game was so kind
Hey,
of.
I'm Greg Kasavin from
It came
Supergiant Games.
came and went.
Here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo
Hades,
Switch
yes.
2. Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to
I
vanquish
love
the
Hades.
sinister
I'm super
Titan of
excited.
Time. You'll battle beyond the underworld to the ends of the earth, getting to know dozens of
actually,
characters
that's
from
actually,
Greek myth in a story that reacts to your
That's where I
every
played the
setback
original
and
Hades.
victory.
Was on my original
It's
Switch.
the kind of game you can quickly pick up
So I'm
and play
super
whether
excited
you're
to get to
experienced
play
with the
Hades
original
2
or
on
not.
here.
Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
皆さんこんにちは。カプコンの中山です。我々がお届けする
He
タイト
said
ルは
what? Elden Ring? What?
ストリ
Yeah,
ートファ
Elden
イター
Ring.
6です。
Yeah, they announced it's going to be on there.
本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん、
Big deal for me
任天堂スイッチ
personally.
2だけの
Again,
新モードもあります。
the Nintendo Switch is where I
ソ
first
フトは
played
通常
Hades
版の
1,
他に
and
総勢
I had a
26
good
キャ
time
ラ
on the
クターを
first
収録した
Switch,
Gears 1 to
Switch.
ファイ
So
ターズエディションの
I'm
2
very
バー
much.
ジョン。
You can definitely
さらに
expect I'm
ゲ
going
ー
to
ム
play
と連
Hades
動す
2
る
on
アミ
here.
ーボとアミーボカードも一緒にスイッチ2の発売日にお届けします。お楽しみに。
I'm sure some people are excited for Street Fighter.
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence.
Odin Salty
Weapon
said some people
safety
might not like
mechanism
this, but me
confirmed.
personally,
All
this is peak
operating at normal
Nintendo.
levels. Testing data
We'll
link
see.
with
I want to
Spot.
get my hands on the console
Normal.
first.
Commencing launch. After 2 long wars where our freedom
Me
was
personally, I
restricted,
would call like if I were to say what is peak Nintendo,
from
I would have to say my favorite
I need a
generation of
new arsenal,
Nintendo
new
is
equipment,
probably
and money.
that like
I'm
early
for sale,
2000s
I'm
area
buying.
when you think back to the Game Boy Advance. We had the Game Boy Advance and like the GameCube both going at it
This planet
next to each
will
other.
be ours.
They were so good, both of
The
those
sovereign
consoles.
axiom. The Trinitas.
Especially in particular for me, the Game Boy Advance. The Game Boy Advance was
destroy all humanity.
had so many amazing games on it. That's Game Boy Advance might be my favorite Nintendo console.
I won't just stop you. I'll tear you apart.
And if you were to really go back and look at the amount of like
Bring hope to our
amazing
lives.
games on the Game Boy Advance, it was just an incredible console.
Hey, this is Joseph Forrest from Hazelight. I'm super excited for Split Fiction.
I can't tell you,
to come to
most of my
Nintendo
like
Switch 2.
young
The game is a
child
story
or
about
like
friendship.
older childhood,
You
I
play
guess,
as
my
Neo,
like
who writes sci-fi,
early
and
teens,
Zoe,
I guess
who
up
writes
to. I was
fantasy.
playing so much of
Together, they get trapped
Pokemon
in
Ruby
their
and
own
Sapphire,
stories,
and then you
it's
had
up
the
to you and a
Yu-Gi-Oh
friend
games.
to help them break free.
I was playing the Dragon Ball, the
Let me
Legacy of
tell you
Goku
this,
games
if
on
you
there.
like
They
It
were
Takes Two, you will love
Boo's
this one,
Fury.
trust
There were
me.
so many good games on,
And of course, you'll be able
Game Boy
to play
Advance. It was a
Split
great
Fiction
console.
on the day Switch 2 launches.
At EA Sports,
I don't know,
we're
probably
bringing
because I
fans
like the fact that all
together
these games are
across the
for
world, both on
Nintendo
the
now.
pitch
So
and
no,
on
I
the
feel you.
gridiron. We're excited to announce
This
that
is
EA
David
Sports
X
FC will be
Machina
coming to Nintendo
chat.
Switch 2. Madden
Or what?
NFL will also
Yeah,
be
I
arriving
didn't know
on the
anything
Nintendo
about
platform.
that. I was confused by that
Sports.
announcement.
It's in the game.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software. We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy
Hogwarts?
to Nintendo
Harry?
Switch 2. With enhanced graphics and seamless world transitions, you'll be immersed in the Wizarding
Use
World
this
like
ability,
never
Harry.
before.
Mr. Potter.
And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure.
You're quite full of yourself, aren't you, Potter?
Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
How dare you, Potter, be with your... I can't do a British accent. How dare you, Potter, be with this filthy little mudblood. Cruise ship? Woo! I'm ready to get into another skating game. It's been a while since I played a really good one. Split Fiction on the Switch while we just finished the game last night, said Skylar. Yep. No need for me to... The heck? No need for me to go with Split Fiction now.
Hello, this is Christian
Odin
Eladan
Salty said you'll see
IO
from
Interactive.
Software is treating the Switch players
We are
with
bringing
soon.
our flagship title,
Yeah, I know what you're
Hitman
talking
World
about.
of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2.
The Hitman games are like very
As the
hit
best
and miss to
assassin
me.
in the trade, Agent
hit and
47
miss.
does everything he can to accomplish his mission.
I feel like some of them I like, some of them I'm like,
each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination. Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2. Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform. James Bond. The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Even
2,
Hitman, said
so
Risiki.
stay tuned.
Even Hitman. Odin Salty says, I want the new skate game on Switch. Oh,
The story of light and
I
shadow
would
that never
100% agree
fades
with you.
is reborn.
As much as I like Tony Hawk, I would much rather have the new skate game
Bravely
go on.
Default returns,
I don't know though. I
remastered
wasn't that
featuring the
impressed
Bravely
with the
Default
new
commands
skate
that help you control the
thing
flow
they've
of
been
turn-based
doing.
battles. Change and customize jobs to build out your very own party. Enjoy your adventure with upgraded features and
Enjoy your
enhancements.
adventure.
And all new minigames with unique ways to play. Square Enix presents the classic
Risiki
fantasy
said Project
RPG,
007. Yeah,
Bravely Default Flying Fairy
I'm still
HD
kind of
remaster. Set foot in
unsure of what they were going with.
Warrior
Like, is that
once more.
So I'm assuming, is that like the new GoldenEye? Is that what they were talking about? That announcement, I'm still not sure what that project is supposed to be. I played Yakuza 0. That game was very fun.
1988年東京と大阪2つの歓楽街を舞台に土地を巡る争奪戦が勃発。
Yakuza 0 was a really good
伝説
game.
の始まりを追加シーンとともにお楽しみください。発売日は Nintendo Switch 2の発売と同じ日です。今後のシリーズ展開にもぜひご期待ください。
Odin Salty said,
More
imagine if
games
they
to
redid
show from
GoldenEye
our
for
publishing
newer
and
consoles.
development
That would have
partners.
been insane
But
and
for
cool.
now, we'd like to show a
I
game
agree with
being
you.
developed in collaboration with Nintendo.
Although,
please take a look.
I would just question who would be into that. Like, I know I would be, but I don't know. I would like that, said Reese Tiki. Even Yakuza, yeah.
When the Zonai,
This got me
who
super
descended from the
excited at
heavens,
first.
joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface.
The Hylians.
Their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose.
Ganon.
A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the Imprisoning War.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
So that's Hyrule Castle?
Story leading to into Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
Really is the past.
Skylar said Hyrule Warriors, let's go. We'll see. I've never played a Hyrule Warriors, but I am down to play more Zelda, so maybe I might be open to giving this game a try. It's all the sages. Age of imprisonment. We'll see. Again, I would be open to giving this game a try. Like I'm not typically into the Dynasty Warrior
That
type
was
thing,
Hyrule
but
Warriors Age of Imprisonment.
I'd be willing to try it out.
It's being developed by Koei Tecmo
Scottish Rada
Games.
said my favorite. Ona
with
Salty
support
says,
from
isn't
Nintendo.
Hyrule Warriors just basically Dynasty Warriors but Zelda? Yeah.
We
And
hope you're
basically.
looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
Yeah, it's pretty much just Dynasty Warriors but Zelda themed.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online. You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2. And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on
That's why I
Switch
said,
2.
just like how we did in Age of
Please
Calamity.
take a
Oh,
look at
Tiki, oh
this.
my god. We get to live the events before the Tears of the Kingdom happens. Seems like it.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh no. Huh. Well, sorry about that. It looked like the stream dipped out for a sec. Alright. I don't know what the heck that was. Well, might as well check it out. I like Dynasty Warriors 6 as a kid, says Ona Salty. Huh. Well, sorry about that. My stream dipped out for a minute.
Membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2.
That was weird.
Please take
Very
a look
random.
at this.
GameCube, my beloved, said Reese Tiki.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo GameCube, originally released in 2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game that looks like
Yay.
a cartoon come to life through
Too bad we
cell
just
shading.
beat that game.
Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton, Link sets sail on an adventure across the Great Sea. The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Transcending history and the world, a tale of souls and swords eternally retold.
I like
This
Soul Calibur.
3D, weapons-based fighting game, each fighter comes equipped with a different weapon, and Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2. Experience a world of white-knuckle racing at speeds over
Ona Salty says they better
2,000
remaster the
kilometers per
Metroid
hour.
Prime game after the
30
first one.
machines will put
Because
it
I
all
want
on
to
the line
play all
in
of them. Oh, I see.
death-defying races. Featuring the series' first machine customization and story mode, get ready to experience F-Zero GX. In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or online. Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original releases. You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking.
Reese Tiki said Link is in
More
Soul
titles will
Calibur.
be
Yes,
added
in
in
Soul
the
Calibur 2, I think there was like a... They just included him in the original game.
Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics, the
Or no,
Switch
I don't
2
think he was in the
exclusive
original
library
game. The
coming to
event-
Nintendo Switch Online Plus
I feel like
expansion pack.
they've later
launches
released
the same
a-
day as the hardware's release.
An updated version that had Link in it.
And
or something.
a dedicated controller designed after
may have
the
been like a
original
collector's
GameCube
edition or
controller
something.
will also be released. It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly access Game Chat. The Nintendo GameCube controller, exclusively available for Nintendo Switch Online members, will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics. Of course, you can continue to play select games from the systems shown here on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, let's see some more games from our publishing and development partners.
Okay, I already remember which one this is. I forget the name of this game all the time. What was the previous one called? I never remember the name of the game. I know my buddy Phoenix from the channel, he loves that game. Undertale, there you go. I couldn't tell you what the heck these games are about. I know they're like weird, full of mini games or something. Hey, Deltarune. Undertale, it's so good, said Skylar.
I'm Randy from Gearbox.
I'll take your word for it.
Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game, will launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild enemies.
It better
and
be good, Randy.
Weapons. We're still
better make
in
this one
development,
good.
and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made. Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more from 2K on the way.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games. We're releasing a Nintendo Switch 2
you know, if
edition
PlayStation wanted to
of
compete
Sid
with
Meier's
Nintendo, they could bring
Civilization
back
7.
that Smash Bros.
In Civ
ripoff
7, you'll
that
establish
they had
an
with their
empire
own
and guide
characters.
your
It was
people
called,
throughout the ages of history.
wasn't it called PlayStation also?
Launches on the
I don't even know
same day as
many.
Switch
I
2.
couldn't tell you. I
And
think
if
I know
you
one
already own
person
the
that played
Nintendo
that
Switch
game.
version, you can
My buddy
experience
Mike
Control
from
of
like
Switch 2
from
by
like
purchasing the upgrade.
one of my jobs several years
And
ago.
we have even more news from 2K.
What is up with the stream? What in the world? Why?
Even more
Why
news
stream?
from 2K.
Why? Why are you buffering on me?
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinx.
And I'm Ben Bishop.
Our final
Sorry
announcement
about
for today
that. I don't know what's
is
happening.
That WWE 2K
Normally, if the stream
coming
is
to
bad,
Nintendo
it just
Switch 2.
goes out.
Plus,
But
NBA
this time,
2K
it's
as
like
well.
We
fluctuating.
can't wait
It's
to
like
see you in the ring.
And on the court.
we're good for you. Nope, now we're not. It's like what? Weird.
Four kids
I've never
by
seen
this
it like
old tattered
periodically go out.
Off they went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees.
Oh, Nasalti said it was buffering. Yes, I'm not quite sure why.
Awesome! You nailed it!
Hook,
line,
seems
and
fine
sink.
now.
Taste
Luckily, I'm not
amazing,
streaming
doesn't it?
super long tonight, so just watch this event and then I'll
Really
probably
have
hop off.
started to master this survival thing. Next stop, the top. Ha! Nicely done. Well, I think that's everything. Let's set sail. This time, for home.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll.
Don't listen to what he says. He's a crook.
Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2. Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel. Now reloaded in a new 3D art style. You can expect some fan-favorite elements to return. We're still working on the game, and we're excited to share more with you in the future.
What is this, like Deep Rock Galactic or something? Starseeker, Astroneer Expedition. Okay. Interesting.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We
Oh,
are delighted
CD
to bring the
Projekt,
immersive
that's
world
right, I
of
forgot
the
about
dark
this.
future to Nintendo players for the first time.
I'm very curious
Cyberpunk
how
2077
the Switch
is an
2 is going to
open-world
run a game like this.
action-adventure RPG set
Because this
in
is going to
life.
be
Thanks to Nintendo Switch 2,
Something like
you can
this is gonna
transport
push it to
yourself
its
the
max.
City of Dreams at home or on the go. Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day.
こんにちは。スクエアエニックスの浜口です。
Final Fantasy, yeah.
任天堂スイッチ2でファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。
Very good game. I really enjoyed
脱
remake.
出までを描いた3部作シ
Wasn't
リ
a
ーズの
big fan of the
一作目とな
sequel,
り
but
20
remake
年
was
以
very
上の
fun.
時を経て再創作された新しい FF7 を体験いただきます。スイッチ2で展開する FF7 リメイクシリーズにぜひご期待ください。
Hakurasai. Cyberpunk is going to be on the Switch as well, said Reese. Yes, that's going to be... I don't know how the Switch is going to choose going to run that game, but we will see. Let's see. Odin Salty says, could be possible that the Switch 2 uses AI to render out Cyberpunk. Maybe. Ristiki said yes, Final Fantasy. Wild Hearts S. It looks like Monster Hunter. Yay, Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Star Wars Outlaws, that's a big get. I got about 6. Oh, come on, clear up. Again, sorry about that. I don't understand why it's like strong 1 second and then just dips out. Very odd. What the heck is that game? Reanimal? That looked kind of cool. That might be my type of game, actually. What's up with the stream? Am I on? Sorry, I couldn't tell if the stream was functioning or not. Right.
We've shown a lot of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners.
Goodness.
Please take a look.
Yes. I do remember this announcement. It sounds like Reese Tiki might like this announcement, judging from some earlier ones.
I give you my blood. I give you my life. Turn, O wheel, and transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
Finally, Nintendo can properly run Fortnite, said Odin. From Software. Another game I'm not gonna, probably not gonna play. Tiny feller. Skylar Twilight said, I sure hope Fortnite runs better on the Switch 2 than the original, because it takes a while to load the assets when I jump into a game. But so this is, if Fortnite runs good on there, then I actually have no reason to buy the NEO-esque controller. Reese Tiki with the googly eyes.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
Will flow for one, and one alone.
Reese Tiki said, wait a minute, is this what I think it is? It is not. I think it is a From Software game made by that one guy, the guy who's well known for making them. But I believe this is a new IP. So no, not based on anything you might know. It's not necessarily Bloodborne.
What you just saw was a brand new game.
It does look like a spiritual successor to Bloodborne, so
we'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game. So please check it out when it's available. That's all from our publishing and development partners. We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners who prepared footage for this presentation. In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
All the Bloodborne fans probably had their cheeks clenched at that trailer.
Next,
yeah,
please take a look
pretty
at this.
essentially. I don't know if you guys saw, well, actually, I'll reiterate. If you guys didn't see at the end of that trailer for that Bloodborne, or Bloodborne-like game, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, if you guys notice, it said something here, if you'd never caught it. Right here, it says this game's coming out in 2026. Only available on the Nintendo Switch 2. Which, that is odd, right? For a Souls-like game. This is probably the first one that's only going to be available on Nintendo. So I think a lot of people were speculating that Nintendo was over there looking at PlayStation and saw how well Bloodborne did, and PlayStation must have paid a pretty penny to get From Software to make a game just for them, basically. They wanted that Bloodborne money.
We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
All the Xbox, PlayStation, and PC players are going to crash out, says Odin. Yeah, exactly. I thought it was Bloodborne, but it's the good, said Reese Tiki. Again, I'm with Odin. Yeah, a lot of the other guys, PlayStation and Xbox, are probably not PC, probably not happy about that. Kirby. Kirby Air Ride. Air Riders. I didn't play the first one. Masahiro Sakurai, the guy behind Smash Brothers, making this one. Odin Salty said, well, hey, if Bloodborne drove up the sales
Kirby
of PS4s
Air Ride,
at
which
the time,
originally
Nintendo
released on the
from
Nintendo
software
GameCube
could do the
system
same
over
exact thing
20
for the
years
Switch
ago,
sales.
is getting a brand new game.
I don't think Nintendo's going to need the
We
help.
hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders,
I
directed
still
by
think
Masahiro Sakurai.
those Switches are going to be sold out, regardless.
Next is our last trailer for today. Please take a look.
No way it's only going to be on Switch 2 only, said Reese. Probably it will for a little bit, but I seriously doubt that'll last terribly long. Eventually it'll come to other consoles. What could it be? Is it Super Mario Odyssey 2? Who could it be? Is it Mario? The Donkey Kong! Let's go, Kirby, my sweet child. Love this little puffball, said Skylar. Ooh, DK. Donkey Kong. That's why I said me and my Waddle Dee PFP are eating good, yeah. DK Donkey Kong. Even Onus Aldi said releasing it on Switch first is smart though, because if the game can run fine on there, it means it can run great on anything else. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Donkey Kong Bonanza. So this definitely seems like this is their big game for like maybe the first year of the Switch's life cycle. So this is their big game, and then the other one is Mario Kart.
That was a brand new
And then
3D
the
platforming
Dark
action
Souls,
game starring
probably
Donkey
their
Kong
big one.
called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls, the ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world. More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Oh, Nasalti said, just got my allowance money now. I have
Thank you for
145
watching
bucks.
so
Yippee,
far.
nice. Spend your money well.
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
I will say there is
Finally,
one
here are the
thing
hardware options that will be available
suspiciously
at
that
launch.
they didn't talk about at the
We'll
end of
release
this
Nintendo
video.
Switch 2,
Well, you'll
as
see.
well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World. For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website,
Can't believe we're getting
which
a
goes
new
live
Donkey Kong
later
game since
today.
Skylar. I'm excited for it. I think it looked really cool.
We've covered a lot of information.
It looked like
but that's all we
Mario
have to
Odyssey,
share for
but just
today.
with Donkey Kong.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We are very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
We appreciate you joining us today.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so again, if you guys didn't see, they didn't talk about one thing here at the end. They mentioned everything, but they didn't talk about the price point, which was something that was a big deal to a lot of people. So if you didn't see post this stream, they did it on the side. They released the price point. So if you want to know, it's $450 for just the console version, and then $500 if you want the console and a bundle with Mario Kart Worlds on it. So a little pricey, a little expensive for me personally, but I don't know. You do what you got to do, I guess, if you want the new Nintendo. It's gonna be, I tell you, it's gonna be hard to get one of these things, I think. And I'm most disappointed because they go live next Wednesday, and I'm gonna be at work Wednesday morning. That's gonna be rough, trying to land one. Oh, Salty says, it feels like Nintendo is really trying to spoil the other characters that aren't Mario this time around. That's nice. Yeah, I feel you on that. But yeah, overall, this was a great event for Nintendo. Very good event. I wouldn't go as far as to say this was like a 10 out of 10, amazing, all-time great. But in terms of what they've shown, you know, in recent couple years, I definitely feel like this is one of their better events they've done in a while. So, I wouldn't say perfect. There's definitely other things I would have liked to have seen, but for the most part, yeah, they showed a heck of a lot here that I'm super excited for. Odin Salty says, new Metroid, new Donkey Kong, new Mario Kart. Sounds like a good time. Yes, yeah, very good, very good. Yeah, alright, so if you guys can't tell, dude, I am brutally tired right now, and I'm probably gonna fall asleep right when I hop off of here, but I at least wanted, I know I wasn't gonna stream tonight a game, but I at least did want to put my reaction out there and get a nice little video of me watching and reacting to this event. Again, you know on the channel by now, I love these events. I love video game events and talking about them, reacting to them, and I don't know, these are always really fun to me. I like seeing people's reaction to stuff like this. At least Reese is going to have a good time with these games. Yeah, Otis Salty said, Red Dead Redemption 2 must be released on Switch 2 at some point. Maybe. That may be one eventually they may put on there. But yeah. Real quick, I just want to see who to thank for the stream today. So let's see who we had. So we had Skylar Twilight and Odin Salty. Thank you so much, you two. I think we had Reese Tiki. Thank you so much, Reese. And I feel like that was everybody. Yeah, that was everyone. And real quick, just want to shout out to the Patreon backers. We got, who do we got? We got Darren, Electro Pirate, Biocrash, Skylar Twilight, Tim, and Phantom Fox. So thank you so much, y'all. Your support means the world to me. And then we got the socials up at the top, and then we got the Patreon if you want to support me there. And then we also got the Discord if you want to be part of the convo. But yeah, overall a great event. And then I think I saw Nintendo said they still have another event in like another week or so. What game was the other event on? I think it was just a Mario Kart event, so you're gonna get to see even more Nintendo goodies. I can't believe they brought Peak to Switch 2, said Reese Tiki. We'll see. I mean, I'm definitely have my hopes high. Yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking. Again, I'm furious that they're putting the pre-orders up on a Wednesday morning. That's gonna be... I don't know if I'm gonna be able to put a pre-order in. It's gonna be very hard while I'm at work. Nintendo is healing after the depression of the Wii U, maybe. Alright, y'all. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and head out. I'm so tired right now. I think I'm gonna go to bed, so... yeah, this is really fun. Thank you so much for joining. I was very happy to have you guys here. If you didn't see, we did finish the game Split Fiction last night with my buddy Phoenix. So, I am back to Kingdom Hearts 3. You can definitely expect tomorrow night. We'll get back to that, and I think we're taking on the Corona World, which I think is the game Entangled, or the movie Entangled. Or is it just Tangled? I think it's just Tangled. Yeah. Alright, y'all. I'm tired. Thank you so much for watching. I loves you. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, same time. Probably about 5:30, you know? That good time. Somewhere in there. So, alright, everyone. Adios.